Good morning, and this is another segment of cooking with clapping praise foods seasonings. We've had a couple of loyal customers. We want to say thank you for ordering our products during this time with this pandemic. We want you to stay safe. Let you know that we are staying safe, and we're always here to help because your generosity by buying seasoning will help us continue to stand the fight with helping veterans who are homeless and displaced. I can't show my face right now because I hadn't got the tripod and I just figured out how I can make this video work. So, in a couple of weeks, I had a lot of customers who have ordered um, the seafood bowl and the Cajun bowl. So the difference is the seafood boil is a nice spicy seafood boil where you can boil crawfish, crab, shrimp, turkey necks, and believe it or not, I call my one a vegetarian boil where you can do squash, zucchini, cabbage, anything you think about boiling, chicken or whatever. You can use those seasonings. Now the Cajun boil has a lot more seasoning spices. The onions and bell peppers and stuff are already included in it. So to get started, a lot of people ask me, how much seasoning do they need to boil? Well, this is the key. Little pot, not so much. Big pot, a lot. I have a big pot. So in all essence, what you're doing is you are actually seasoning the water to add the flavor to it. So it's really not a rule of thumb. I generally get my water boiling and I taste it. But for a general rule, I would say 1 pound of seafood boil to every 10 pounds of seafood. Okay, I'm back. So here's another thing. When it comes to your crawfish, okay, we're doing crawfish today. I use a cooler. So what I do, since they come out the rice field and they're going to be dirty, is I throw my crawfish in this cooler here, add them with water, give them time to sit so the water can get through their system, and I will empty them out into another cooler, and I'll repeat that process until I figure they're really clean or not. There are some baskets where you can put your crawfish in and shake them and rinse them out. It works real well. I just use two cooler process. Now, when you're boiling your seafood or whatever, uh, people use a lot of stuff. So, I mean, some people just use the seafood boil, stuff like that. Today, I'll let you know just how great the Clap and Praise seasoning line is out. And we have the two of the new products that's coming out, two of the three new products that's coming out that you can use any combination of the products with it. Of course, you have your four that has no salt at all. You have your Cajun Heat and Cajun Mild, La Carolina Heat, and Southern Eruptions are special editions. La Carolina Heat is actually a cinnamon with heat. Call it La Carolina because my son-in-law is from Carolinas and he likes cinnamon. I'm from Louisiana. I like cinnamon. So it became La Carolina Heat. Southern Eruption, of course, is for the purple and gold. I don't hope anyone gets offended, but LSU is my alma mater. At one time, we were not playing so good. So depending on what you put Southern Eruption on, you're going to get one of those multiple flavors out of it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use some of that today. Let you know that you can actually use it in your crawfish boil. And we have a garlic salt, Cajun salt, and a mesquite griller and a smoke flavor griller. You have your crispy fry batter and your fish fry batter. This one is made with corn flour versus regular flour. That's the difference in the two. A lot of people mix the two, and you have the Cajun boil and the seafood boil. And over here, new lines that's coming out is the meat pleaser And the meat pleaser with herbs works good for on veggies. Actually, it just works good on everything. Also, we're gonna put another one of our products I'm gonna include today. Um, and it is called a Creole seasoning that will be included in the pot. So whenever I get rid this water get boiling, I'll come back and we will start cooking. Okay, as I said, big pot, lot of seasoning. So what I'm gonna do is uh, take a seafood boil. My little sous chef is not here yet, and when mine get those little bubbles in there, go ahead and take one package and just go ahead and dump it in. What that's gonna do once they start boiling, I'm pre-seasoning the water for the corn, sausage, and potatoes, which we're gonna boil first. You know, so either if you have the seafood boil, you put your boil in. If you have the Cajun boil, go ahead and drop your boil, a package in. Okay, what you didn't see is I put the top on there, and that's when you know water's almost time. Let's see. Again, you're just seasoning water. That's not a lot, but that's because I'm gonna put the potatoes in first because they take longer to cook, and then the corn, and then I'll add my well, no, the potatoes, onions, because we're gonna wrap the onions up in tinfoil, cut them in half. Then the corn, then I add the sausages last. But sometimes I add the sausages in there just so I can get a flavor of what the seasoning look like. I've only put one bag in there, and that was the seafood boil. I must say, that was the only seafood boil, Cajun boil. I do have some other things in the pot. Uh, I give you an idea of what they are. I just hadn't. I'll tell you what they are, but they're the new line that's coming out because we like to have flavor with our crawfish and stuff. It's all about flavor. A lot of people in Louisiana think it's about being hot. It's not about being hot. It's about being seasoned, perfectly seasoned, and that's what Clapping Foods product do. They're perfectly seasoned for your taste buds. All right, my sous chef is not here, Chef Dylan and Chef Avery. They're not here. So I've emptied the water out, and now this is on my third rinse. So what I do is I fill this up. I let them sit, let the water go through their body. If you don't know about crawfish, most of the crawfish around here comes out of the rice fields. So they don't clean them. They come and put them in the bag, and they're really, really dirty. So I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to let them sit, and hopefully my two little chefs will be here by then. And I'll dump them in the final sitting. I actually do it maybe about 4 times, depending on, how dirty they are. You can start to see that water's looking actually clear. Chef Dylan here. That's Chef Dylan. Chef Dylan is going to help me cook today. Yeah, he's going to help me. Okay. I'm going to let Chef Dylan take over. He's going to spray the water in there. Yeah. Got to teach them to be what they need to be. You got him back in? All right. Okay, put it down in there. Put it down in there. There you go. So if you see that, hope you got a good angle that the water is starting to be clear. What is that? Yeah. Go ahead and close it. Okay, so my wife is in here. This is the other part of it. She's getting the onions ready. So I think she's mixed some
purple crack.
The southern eruption and garlic sauce together. She's gonna sprinkle the onions. She's gonna wrap them up. She's getting the sausage and the corn and everything ready. While the water's getting boiled. Here are the potatoes. I absolutely love these. A lot of people do things different. They actually have a hose in it. So what I'm gonna do, I just drop the whole bag off in there. Potatoes stay inside. That way they stay intact. And just to let y'all know, another product's coming out this month. It's gonna be Clap and Praise Cajun hot sauce. Hey, it's a hot sauce. Get it in it. All right. So since some of the water is already boiling, grab that bag right there. And little chef is gonna do. Okay. So the water's boiling. Pass me that, little chef. So this is the Cajun bowl. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hop down, sprinkle a little bit in there, and what I'm gonna add is a whole little bottle of, screw the top off, New Line of seasoning. And what it is, let me look at it. It is dried herbs and stuff, onions, bell peppers, celery, and stuff like that. It's one of our seasonings. Go ahead and sprinkle that in there. It's hot. Go ahead and sprinkle that in there. Go ahead and sprinkle that in there. It's going to get ready to boil the potatoes. So I'm going to let that boil for a little while, and I'll be back. Okay. So I got that boiling like I need to. Hey, chef, bring me the potatoes. The potatoes. As I told you, I just leave them in the bag, but I guess before I do that, I actually need to get the pot. Let that sit in there. Little chef, you think you can put that in there? Just drop it off in there. Hurry up. Just drop the whole thing in there. But let that boil. You can already see, look, those onions, look, fogging up. That's from the Creole season that we have that you just put in there. You see it's dehydrated onions, bell peppers, and stuff of that nature. Gonna add a whole lot of flavor to it. Plus, we have already added some Cajun boil to it. Okay, I want y'all to know that with this video, I am recording and pausing. So I want you to not get the idea of just dropping one thing in after the other. There's going to be a portion of waiting. So those potatoes I'm gonna give them about 5 minutes of boil time. And I'm probably gonna add the onions next. All right. So what happened there? My potatoes came out that bag, which is a good little thing. So what I'm gonna do now is coming over here. I'm gonna just drop the onions in. Drop the onions in there. Let them start boiling. I'm gonna sample the water in a little bit. We'll be ready to go. We're getting progress. It's progress. All right, so that's boiling. I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and add some corn in there. I'll let that boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. Get a good little boil on it. Okay, yeah, I forgive my grandkids and my son. I'm out there playing, so I'm gonna go ahead and my water. Get a second bag. This is what I'm doing today, and I'm going to empty that one in. A little bit more season, because remember, I told you, you're seasoning water. All right, so what I've done now, I transferred it over to the other cooler where I got the drain open, and it's the reason I wash them more than once. And I'm gonna come and fill this one up, and all the water is just gonna leak out, the dirty water. Get the remaining water out. take that one out. That one out. As I said, there's no right and wrong way, so I'm gonna use the meat pleaser seasoning. Very low in sodium, but it has a salt flavor. Add a little salt to it. Very low in sodium. That's the meat pleaser. Very low in sodium. But I'm gonna go ahead and include everybody because I know I'm cooking and they making noise, so we're having good family fun for Mother's Day. He's over there adding water for the last rinse of the crawfish, and I'm almost ready to get the potatoes out. Just the potatoes, and I'm gonna check the corn. Those are the things that take the longest to cook. Okay, what I've done is taking the potatoes out because they're good and ready. The corn is maybe halfway there, along with those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some sausages. Whatever your choice of sausage is, that's what you add. I mean, a lot of people add pig feet. I mean, you can boil pig feet or whatever, turkey necks, um, just whatever. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let those boil a little while, and we'll move on to the next process. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the onions out. They've been in there for a while. The tip will holds them together. Don't let that corn cook just a little bit more. Some of the sausages are ready. Like that, we'll be about ready for those crawfish. Really good and ready. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is corn and sausages are ready. I'm planning on dropping that in there. Let me get a new towel. I got to pull the potatoes out. What's that for a chef? Got to pull the potatoes out. I got to pull the potatoes out. Let that boil again. Remember, the key thing is you have a big pot. So a big pot. I know before we boil the crawfish, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put some Southern eruption in there, okay? Actually, like a hand. Go ahead and put the rest of the Cajun boil in there. That's the new line of seasoning that's coming out with the other Creole seasoning, and I'm gonna put that because all those went inside of the corns and potatoes and stuff. Another key ingredient for me, like I said, my family like flavor. I'm putting a little lemon juice in there, okay? A little lemon juice at the end. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add this. This is a new seafood boil that's coming out. It's gonna come out later on this year. I'm gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and let that boil for a while. And then we'll start getting ready to throw the crawfish in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so time for the crawfish. So come on over here. And let them drain. So, get my scoop. Now, I could cook them all at once. They're good and clean, but I'm not. I just want to get the top part of them off before I pick up the cooler. warm up. Oh, take the cooler. Alright. I'm gonna just do about half a basket now. We'll come back and rinse the rest of them off. Just take my little pot. You can see that Creole seasoning. You know they got steam. Them onions and bell peppers already in there. That water looks good. That's been 3 bags of seasoning. So I had 36 pounds of crawfish. Put some Southern Eruption in there, some meat pleaser, and the Louisiana Creole seasoning. Bring them up to boil about 5 minutes. And we'll come back and we'll go to the next step. So same process on anything you boil: pig feet, turkey necks, stripes, chicken. If you're vegetarian, I like you healthy. Squash, zucchini, cabbage, broccoli, carrots, whatever you can boil, you can use our products. The thing of it is, I added those items because it's not about being hot, it's about having flavor. And you'll see once everybody get to eat. All right, so I done boiled the crawfish and let them sit. So now all I'm gonna do is put my shrimp in this little container, push them down in there. The shrimp are gonna cook because it's hot water. The crawfish gonna soak up the seasoning. And that's how I cook my crawfish and my shrimp together. You know, you want to add some crab, you add your crab and stuff at this time because it don't take long for that to cook. But good old Louisiana crawfish with clap and praise seasoning. Clap and praise food products. You know, clap and praise seasoning, meat pleaser, Louisiana gourmet, and that food. Thank you. All right, so we're back. If you want to come look at it, like I said, I turned the water off, let it sit. This is how you know the shrimp is cooked. If you can get real close, the shell is almost coming off of it. You don't want it to be too much because then the shrimp will be all soggy and stuff. So I'll take this one out. Get the shrimp out first. But when I looked and seen how many buckets she had, to the side. And crawfish out. Get a picture of that. That's how you cook. That's how we cook crawfish with clap and praise food. Like I said again, there's no right or wrong way. You just season in water. Put as much seasoning in there to get the flavor that you want. With all the different products that we have. Hope you enjoy.